Hello everyone. Today I want to put you through exam revision questions. There are 10 questions here from chapter 3, Subtraction, looking at lesson 4 to 7, and from chapter 4, Understand Multiplication, lesson 1 to 4. The first thing I want you to do, since this is a revision guide, I want you to pause the video and solve question 1 to 10. When you finish, then I want you to play the video to check your answers and correct your mistakes. Hopefully you scored 10. Okay, let's start. Hammer had 507. She spent 255 on a new bicycle. How much money does Hammer have left? So how do you solve this type of question? Hammer has a money. The total money she has is 507. From this money, she bought a new bicycle that cost her 255. So if she made the payment and paid the 255 to the seller of the bicycle, then how much is she gonna have left? So we're gonna subtract. So remember, we have to align each properly this way. Then you can subtract. Starting from the ones place with 7 minus 5, and 7 minus 5 is going to give you 2. Go to the next place value, 0 minus 5, which is not possible. Remember, we said the number on top must be more than the number or the same as the number under. So if it is not, then you need to go to the next place value to borrow 1. So borrow 1 from 5, you will have 4 left. The 1 you borrow, you put it here, becomes 10. So now we can do 10 minus 5. And 10 minus 5 will give you 5. In the hundredths place, you are left with 4. That's 4 minus 2, which gives you 2. Final answer, 252. Final answer. Question number 2. A crate has 272 red and green apples. How many green apples are there? So how do we do this? For the red, we know from this figure showing that for the red it's 123. For the green, we do not know. But we know the total number in the crates. For you to know what you have left, which will be for the green, you do 272, which is the total number of apples in the crates, minus 123 for the red. So do your subtraction the same way you start from the ones place. This is 2 and this is 3. Not possible. 2 is less than 3. So go to 7 to borrow 1. From 7, you have 6 left. The 1 you borrow comes to the ones place, now 12. So 12 minus 3 will give you 9. So I can have 9. In the tens place, we are left with 6 minus 2, which gives 4. And in the hundredths place, 2 minus 1, which gives 1. So our answer is that for the green, it's a total of 149 green apples. Okay, question number 3. How much less money did Sally's school raise this year at the pancake breakfast? This year, how much less money So let's look at the figure, the image rather. So from this, we know for last year the money made, and we know for this year. So for us to know how much less money was raised, it's gonna be that of last year, which is 4,525, minus that of this year, 3,620. Then you subtract, starting with the ones place. 5 minus 0 will give you 5. The tens place, 2 minus 2, 0. The hundredths place, 5 is less than 6. You can't subtract. Borrow 1 from 4, you'll be left with 3. The one you borrow is regrouped to give us 15. Then 15 minus 6 is 9. We are left with 3 in the thousands place. 3 minus 3 is 0. We don't have to start the number with 0, so the final answer in this case is 905, which is option B. Okay guys, so let's see, continue with question number 4. Question number 4. Question number 4. So we have, how many more points did Ibrahim score? We have the point for Ibrahim and we have the point for Yasmin. So it should be, did Yasmin score? How much more points? Since Yasmin score is more than Ibrahim. So for us to know what's the difference between these 2 points, you're gonna do that of Yasmin, which is 1040, minus that of Ibrahim, 976. So, starting from the ones place, 0 and 6, we borrow 1 from 4, you have 3 left. Put the 1 here, 10 minus 6, 4. 3 and 7, not possible. Borrow 1 from, we go to 0, but 0 is nothing, we can borrow. Then you go to the next place value, 1. We borrow 1 from there, 0 left, we put the 1 here, is 10. We borrow the 1 from 10, we have 9 left, put the 1 here, 13. So we have 13 minus 7, which gives 6. And the next, 9 minus 9 is 0. Starting the number, we don't need it. So our answer in this case is 64 points. 64 points. Question number 5. Question number 5. It says, tennis balls come in cans of 3. How many tennis balls are in 4 cans? So here we have 4 cans listed. Can 1, 2, 3, and 4. In each can, it states that we have 3 can of 3. So 3 tennis balls in each can. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, how many tennis balls in total? If you count the total number of the balls, 3, 3, 3, 3 in 4 places. So that's 3 times 4, which will give us 12. So a total of 12 tennis balls. Question number 6. Masu is washing windows. There are 5 windows in each of 7 rooms. How many windows does Masu have to wash? So very easy. There are 5 windows in each of the 7 rooms. So to know the total number of windows, you just have to multiply 5 and 7. So 5 times 7 will give you 35. So in total, Masu is going to wash 35 windows. Question number 7. It says, write a multiplication sentence to show equal rows. Very easy. In this image, all we need to do, count the number of rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 rows shown in red. 4 and 5. So we have 5 rows shown in red. Multiply. Next, we can find the number of box in each of the row, which is called the column. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, shown in green. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the multiplication sentence for this is 5 times 5. Question number 8. Which pair of number sentence represents the commutative property of multiplication? If you remember in our lessons, we did say that two numbers that multiply each other regardless of their position, if swapped or changed to this, for example, 3 times 2, you will still get the same result or answer of 6. This is commutative property of multiplication. So if you go through all the options, it is this one that says 6 times 7 now is reversed to 7 times 6, you still get 42. So option B is the correct answer. Question number 9. Which of the following number sentences is related to the addition sentence 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15? So we're going to observe all the options. First, let's see. Let's start with option D. It says 5 plus 3 equals 8. We need something that is equals to 15. So that means this is not in the answer. Equals 10, no. Equals 8, no. Equals 15. But let's see. How many 5s do we have here? 3 5. So 3 times 5 gives 15. So our correct answer is this. Question number 10. Write an addition sentence to show equal rows. An addition sentence. So it's gonna be, what do we have in row 1? We have 4 apples. In row 2, 4. And in row 3, 4. So our addition sentence is gonna be 4 plus 4 plus 4, all equals to 12. And this is it. Now, I hope you got all the questions and you scored probably 10 over 10. Anyone you miss, I advise you to go back again and replay it till you understand. And that's going to be the end of this revision guide. Take care of yourself and I wish you all the best.